Hi, this is Yihu. Today I want to introduce my Chinese Makerspace lesson plan. In this Chinese language Makerspace lesson, students are going to design a new student tutorial for students who come from China. Students are going to create short video tutorials about American life, American school life, where students are going to learn and practice the Chinese. The purpose of the video is to help the students from China to acquaint themselves with new life and new customs. This is group work. Each video must have at least 4 categories. American food, what is the most common American food? What do American people like to eat? American house, what kind of house do American people live in? Apartment or single house? Transportation, what is the most popular transportation way in America? How do you go to school? And clothing, what American students wear in school and out of school. And the students must include real views or images. And each category must have at least 4 sentences for the content. And the standard objectives is students can use Chinese to introduce American life, American school life, and students can use full Chinese sentences in the tutorial. For example, students can say, American eat hamburger sandwich in Chinese. My differentiation strategy is I'm going to pair the advanced students with average students and students who need more support. Every group is about 4 students, so each student will have to introduce 1 category. For the advanced students, they are going to use Chinese for about 70 to 80% of their content. It's about 3 sentences. For average students, they are going to use Chinese for 50 to 60% of their content, at least 2 sentences. And for students who need more support, and they are going to use Chinese for at least 1 whole sentence. And the problem students meet when they learn Chinese is that they lack chances to really use the language. They can only practice and speak to their peers who are English native speaker or their Chinese teachers. So the purpose of learning a foreign language, communication, is hard to fulfill. So the Makerspace project will fill the gap that offer the opportunities for students to use the language in the real world. This is one of my teaching goals, to help students use the language in the real world. And I will build a connection between American students and the students in China. So when the students see what they are going to do is meaningful and can help other people, and they will have the motivation, and when they can motivate themselves, they will attain the objective effectively. And only when the language is practical, students can remember it. And we have been talking about integrate technology to enhance students' learning and the creativity. This is an effective way to let students apply their learning to practice. In this Chinese language Makerspace lesson, and you are going to design a new student tutorial for the Chinese students come from China, to help them acquaint themselves with the American life and American customer. So what you're going to do is you are going to introduce the American thing. So we have 4 categories, and the food, American house. So Lav, what do you want to talk about in your video? What topic do you want to talk about?
Food. 食物.
Okay, so can you tell me 美国人喜欢吃什么？美国人喜欢吃什么？ What do American people like to eat?
French fries and hamburgers. Supposed to use this code. 美国人喜欢吃汉堡包、薯条。美国人喜欢吃咸的。
Now, what do you think about the Makerspace project in Chinese language lesson?
Green screen is fun.
Okay, green screen is fun. What about the project? Do you think it's helping you learn language when you really apply it to the environment? Like if you really can help some students who's coming here to study, is that will motivate you to speak more Chinese?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. And what do you think? What do you like about the Makerspace project?
Making stuff.
Making stuff. Yes. Okay. And is there any problem you met when you're doing the project?
I didn't really have enough time.
Okay. Enough time. What do you think we can do better next time?
Me to have more time. I think that was the only problem.
Yeah. Okay. More time to prepare.